Alright, so we're getting ready to go do the prison ministry. So once again, thanks to everybody who's chipped in some money for that. Uncle CJ, I think Stephanie Fruge, I don't know how you say it. Anyway, pretty cool because today we're taking our friend Jason,
What's happening?
our house guest, and my wife is going. And she's gonna paint the girls' nails and help us minister, and we're going to pick up our friend Wayne, and then we're out of here. I'm just taking this video because we're not going to bring a camera today. We can't bring a camera in all the time. Every once in a while they let us bring one in. So just saying, keep praying for these ladies in the prison, that God keep moving and helping us to be a blessing to them, and we'll keep giving you testimonies. Adios.
God hears those prayers.
That's
They're
right.
muy importante.
That's right. Very
Adios,
important.
adios.
You guys are a part of this, so keep praying for these women. Testimony video. So we left at 8:30. Now it's 5 o'clock. Just getting back. Been a whole day event. And pretty awesome, huh, guys? Pretty good?
Spectacular.
Better than expected. Wayne came with us. I was just going to go to the women's today because honestly, for like the last 2 times doing the men's, it was pretty annoying. Actually, they was just really grabby and wanting stuff, and I got a chance to like speak and encourage a couple of them. So I had plans of going back eventually and keep working on my friendships with them, but I wasn't going to go today. And Wayne was like, "No man, I can't go there without visiting these guys," because he knows like 4 or 5 guys in there from his hometown. So we wound up going there. I was all right, let's go. We'll do the guys and then the women. Wound up being pretty awesome, man. He hooked up with the guys that he was looking for right when he went in. We all walked over to the basketball court, sat down, and Wayne got a message from God on the bus on the way over. He even said he started crying by himself because God told him exactly what to tell these guys, that they need to be freed in their mind. It doesn't matter about being freed from the prison, that they're mental prisoners, and to share with them about his experiences. So he started doing that. That was cool. Broke the ice. A bunch of them started all gathering around us, bring us a bench so we could sit on. Started gathering around us, and Wayne opened up with that, and boom, opened the door for us to really testify, witness to him. I did a song. One of the guys there, I knew him. I met him from Sambo before. I didn't realize that was him, and he's like a music artist. He wound up doing a cool song for us, but Jason got to testify a pretty good amount, and then they took us back to the smokers section where everybody's back smoking, hanging out back in the cut, and we went and hung out with the robbers and the killers and the thieves and prayed with them. Got a chance to encourage them if anybody needed prayer. A couple of them stepped up asking for prayer, and then it was pretty cool. What jumped out at your mind?
It's amazing. Jumped out for me is just their receptiveness to what we had to say. They were interested. You know, there was a couple guys there that just wanted some money and they were hanging out for that reason. But there were others who actually cared. You know, we had the opportunity to pray with them, like he said, and minister with them. They got to testify a little bit and share a little bit about what was going on with them too. Had a good time. That was on the men's side. We went over to the women's side and got a little bit. We had kind of like Bible study over there, a little bit of prayer. It was awesome. Like all together. God was moving in that place, man. Like
Yeah,
it was
cool.
so strong. His presence was so strong there, and yeah.
Kayla, come testify, girl. What'd you think about the men's side when we first went in there? It was a lot crazier.
Oh
over there.
my goodness, they were like staring at me. I was like totally scared, but yeah, they were pretty awesome. Some of them wanted to listen, some of them didn't want to listen. And at first, at the beginning when I got there, I was like, man, these people are just gonna bring me down or something. But no, they were pretty respectable and keep their distance and all that. But I was keeping my distance from you, like Jason and like my husband. He was like testifying, giving testimonies and all that stuff. it was pretty good, and I was like encouraging some other guys that were there.
You got to sit there and give some
Good
pretty
advice.
good advice. They was
Yes.
thanking you for your words.
And yeah, and hopefully we'll be getting to go there next time so that we can talk to them and just be encourageable, because that's what they need. They need hope. They need, man, they need Jesus, and they need God inside of them. When we went to the women's section, it was pretty awesome too. Nice, they have it very nice there. It's very beautiful. I like it. It was like few women, so it's like a little bit more less drama. So it was like, well, I was like decorating their nails and decorating their feet and stuff like that, and they liked it. Probably next time I'll cut their hair, take pictures of it. And well, I try to encourage them to, and also ask them if they know Jesus and things like that while I was doing their nails, because that's the stuff that I was trying to do, you know. That's the reason to it. That's why being available to just speak to them, let them be a little bit confident and be open up so that I can talk to them. That was the part that I wanted. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yep. So it was awesome, man. It was a big surprise to me, because I was not expecting A, to even go back to the men's side, and B, if I did, for them to be really receptive like that. So it was a blessing that Wayne went to us. God had all that stuff set up already. The biggest thing, I mean, we got a lot of cool things, but the biggest thing to me was the conversation me and Jason was having with this one dude, younger dude. I would think he was probably about 23 or 24.
Something like that.
And he had been standing around listening for a long time and just watching and listening, nodding his head. He sat down on the ground when everybody came around us at first, listened to us. And then when we was off back in the smoker section and stuff, we had Jason wanted to pray just for all of them in general. And then I felt led to ask if any of them had anything that they wanted specific prayer for, like sickness or need healing or for their family or anything. And so one guy, the guy that we have been talking to the most, stepped up and wanted prayer. So I prayed for him. So that kid was watching, you know. And then later on I heard him talking to Jason. I went over talking to him and Jason. He's like, man, these guys around here, a lot of people think you guys are crazy right now. Like, they probably think you're on drugs and you look crazy and you're standing over here in the smoker section and stuff, you know. But what you guys are doing, most of them guys over in the church section, in the Christian section, they don't have it inside of them to do that. They don't have it inside of them to stand up and proclaim what they believe or to pray out loud for stuff. And basically what I was getting at, it was him saying that he wanted that, like, you know, but that he didn't have faith that could happen. He's like, if we could get like that, if we could be like that, like things would change here. I'm like, what do you mean if you could be like that? That's what it is, man. That's what the point of this is. That's why we're here. That is what you can have. That's what we want you to have.
Right.
So it was just we talked about that for a while more and then just encouraged him a lot of things. But right there was solidified in my mind, like, oh yes, this can happen and this will happen if we be consistent with it and keep coming back and investing in these guys, and not just telling them what the Bible says, but demonstrating in power. Like Paul said, I'm not coming with a bunch of fancy words and theology and philosophy. I'm keeping it simple and demonstrating in the power and authority of Christ that's inside of us. And that's what it is. And I got a lot of faith boosted out of that. And obviously, like, I've been encouraging you guys, saying that the women are really receptive. And we got there a little late today, so we didn't have too much time to hang with them. But I'm really encouraged that Kayla got to go and start connecting with them. And so I would just encourage you. We got funds right now for probably one more trip. It literally costs $20-25 each time for us just to go there and back. And I feel like this is one of the biggest things that we need to be doing and continue doing out of all the things that we're doing. It's an open door that God for sure opened up, and we're seeing fruit. So we want to keep on this so that it's not just a hit and run thing. The Bible says make disciples, not just tell people, you know, the truth. When the truth starts getting planted, you need to keep watering it and keep pulling out the weeds and stuff to make sure that that plant's going to grow. So I would encourage you guys, any one of you, for $25, you can sponsor a week of 3 or 4 of us going out to the prison and going into the prison, spending a whole day and investing in these people. This is Sunday. This is one of our days off. But to me, like, I get joy and encouragement out of doing that. So I got no problem going. If one of you guys wants to support us and donate $25, that will pay for a week of us to be able to go and do that. So MBKmissions.com, www.mbkmissions.com. If you want to be a part of this prison ministry, and we'll give you testimonies. You donate $25 for a week, I'm going to dedicate a testimony to you. So this one is to Uncle CJ and Stephanie Fruge, because we're still going off your money, and we got 1 week left. So all that happened today, you guys are a part of that. But if you, another person, want to be a part of testimonies happening, you don't even got to be there, but your money helped make that happen. So
Thank you. I'm
God bless
thanking you. God's thanking
Thanks for
you
sending
because
us.
God did some amazing stuff.
May you reap in the
today
blessings. Yeah.
Because of that, and that's awesome. We are trying. Well, I know He is. I know what God was trying to do there today, to show those young fellas that they're the church. They are the church.
Yep.
And they
A
can
couple of them guys, they were so grateful just to have a visit, because a lot of them guys, especially the guys from the island, there's no way for people to come visit them. They don't get no visitors, and the guy was like, man, I was going to be working on some things today, like carving some pieces of wood or something, but today's my vacation, you know, I had visitors today, so I got to hang out. And just for that, just to be able to show love to somebody, to go and hang out with a stranger. But God bless you guys. MBKmissions.com. Be a part.